All right, welcome back. 15.5. Dave Castro lets us know that we are going to essentially kill ourselves for 15.5 and conclude the workout, or the open, I guess, the way it should be. You guys all, I'm sure, watched the announcement and got all fired up and probably saw him announce these two movements and were like, what's next? Where's part A? How about part B? Or, there's nothing sexy about this thing. It's straight suffer, and it's really gonna test your ability, like Dave mentioned on the show, between the ears more than anything. So 15.5 is a couplet, two movements, rowing and thrusters. The rower for calories, male and female calories and reps are both the same, so it's a 27, 21, 15, and 9 for time. The thrusters are at 95 for the gentlemen, 65 for the ladies. Obviously, you start with a row 27 calories, get your 27 thrusters. 21 calories, 21, 15, 15, then 9, then 9. When you conclude that, obviously, the workout is over. If you watched this workout take place, we saw Sam Briggs do it in 7 minutes even. Now, most guys are probably going to think that, guys are going to traditionally be faster at this workout than the females due to the fact that we're pulling faster calories, which is definitely true. But you look at this time, and it's going to be tough for many of you guys to try to match that time because Sam Briggs rows like a bro, and she rows hard, and her engine is obviously very large, and that's why she has great success in this particular sport. But nonetheless, for this workout, what you guys need to consider in regards to preparing for this thing is, first off, get your mind right. Make sure that you're in a place where you feel that you are ready to push it to a physical and mental tolerance that you haven't been to in a long time, because this workout's going to take you there if you approach it with the right intensity. In regards to physically preparing for this thing, you don't want to change much, like I've said before in the past. Keep things consistent. I would definitely encourage you guys doing some joint prep for all major joints for this workout. We're going to be going overhead and passing below parallel quite a bit, so consider opening up the ankles, the hips, the shoulders, the thoracic spine, and even the lungs. And so when I mention opening up the lungs, this could look like rowing intervals on the rower, maybe 30 by 30, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, for 5 to 10 reps, whatever feels like gets a good sweat going, and also obviously what I like to call break the seal in regards to getting you breathing hard and getting your heart rate up quite a bit, and then take some time to recover before you start the rest of your warm-up or before you start the workout. But it's essential to do that because in this workout you're going to get to a really bad place and stay there for quite a few minutes, so make sure that you prep the lungs as well. In regards to a specific movement prep for the warm-up, we suggest maybe doing some overhead squats. This is a great way to kind of prepare your body for the bottom of the thruster, and obviously going overhead, it also helps mobilize your thoracic spine. With the overhead squats, maybe do 4 or 5 sets of 5 or even 3 reps. If you're going to go upwards into the 4 sets of 5, make sure you're pausing for about 5 seconds in the hole with a light to moderate weight. And then if you guys want to err on the side of lesser reps, get down in the hole with a moderate load overhead and pause for about 10 seconds. It's a great way to feel good stability in the bottom, feel your heels down, press up into the bar. It'll definitely make you more than prepared for the thruster action that'll come later in your warm-up. The real story of this workout's obviously going to be pacing, however, so we'll get to this point here. Rowing is going to be the throttle for this thing. So when you consider sitting down, 3, 2, 1, go, you're going to grab that paddle, you're going to start rowing. Many of you are probably going to start at a pace that's faster than what you should through this workout. I want you to think about having the mindset of treating this like an IWT. Obviously, our goal in those interval weight training workouts is to create a negative split or get faster as we go. The same kind of goal is going to be your mental approach into this workout. So that round of 27 calories, you're going to feel the most fresh and your quads will feel great. You'll be pulling with a ton of force. But I also want you to think big picture, we're going to have to go through 21 and 15, and those are going to be the real battle there. That's where you're going to see a lot of maybe potential leads lost, or a lot of people that start off behind have the opportunity to catch up on people that blow up early. So consider trying to build speed through each round on the row. The next thing is going to be the thrusters. Our goal here is to keep them unbroken if you're capable. If you know that through a set of 27, 21, 15, and 9 you can keep the bar, keep the bar. Every time you drop it, it's going to be very costly in regards to time, right? We're looking at the reps literally stopping, or the score literally stopping every time you drop the bar, and the time considerably moving on past. You're definitely going to lose quite a few seconds every time you choose to drop the bar. However, if you do have to drop the bar, plan for it. You should know when it's going to take place. Example is, if you know that a set of 27 is a relatively large set for you, but a set of 18 is realistic, and then you're gonna finish with a set of 9, then that's what you need to plan for and have that game plan. How long you're gonna let the bar sit on the ground, you need to know that ahead of time. Whether it's gonna be 2 breaths, whether it's gonna be exactly 4 seconds, but make sure that you plan that out. When you get back to the rower, allow the row to be what dictates your pace, your heart rate, how you feel, because us slowing down the row is gonna cost us less time than continually dropping that bar, right? At least on the rower, as you begin to pull, your score will continue to climb. It might climb slowly, but at least you're gaining calories as you go. Whereas that bar, every time we drop it again, the score stops completely and the time continues to drift away from you. And every second counts in this workout. You'll begin to see that as people start to post their scores. I've covered the pacing on the row. Definitely make sure that this is where you make your decisions, guys. That it's gonna be, we slow the pace of the row versus dropping the bar considerably. Make sure that you plan it out every time. All in all, 15.5 is definitely going to be a workout that happens between the ears first and foremost. So have a great game plan. Plan out your warm-up, plan out the way that you're gonna rep scheme, the breaking up your thruster sets, and then also even maybe have an idea of what kind of wattage or how many calories per hour you wanna consume on the rower as you go through your pacing and how it's gonna look all the way through the end. That last set of 9 is given whatever you got, however you got it. If you end up in a puddle of sweat and puke and pee at the end of this workout, then you probably did it right. You're gonna go to a dark place. So make sure that you get your mind right before you start this thing. 15.5, if I had to title it, it's written up here, and it's called suicide. So be prepared when you guys go into this workout to die to yourself, die to your comfort level, and really push it. I have a strong feeling that a lot of our athletes in the brUTE community are gonna have some of the strongest showings in this workout, and I hope that no one tends to disappoint. So let's step up to the plate, ladies and gentlemen, and do a great job. Best of luck on 15.5.